on all these immigrants.
Now ask Senator Raskin, Senator Kramer, Mr. Leggett, Sheriff, the other.
I look at this picture, and it's hard. It's hard to look at my son's beautiful blue eyes, his smile. It's just so hard. But he's making a difference. You know, our dear son, Officer Noah Liotta, he gave the last full measure of devotion to try to protect us from the scourge of drunk drivers. And when he passed, we were distraught. We didn't know how to handle it. We went away, actually. We left the country. We came back and we knew we had to do what Noah would have wanted to continue. So we took up the mantle. Ben Kramer, Jamie Raskin, they came and visited with us, explained a little bit about Annapolis, not enough. But they've been fighting this battle for years, and we thank you for that. And we thank you for coming to us with this opportunity to continue Noah's legacy, and that's what's so important. But it wasn't just us. There were so many people involved. You know, people are recognizing us. We carried it across the finish line, but this has been battled for 7 years. 7 years, so many victims, so many families, so many hearts broken, and that's what we are trying to prevent. Ike Leggett, Chief Manger, all the men and women in blue, everybody that's been behind this, MAD, Washington Regional Alcohol Program, everything, everybody, the community. It wasn't just us, it was a community thing. I think people finally got it. People got it. They got it in their heart. This is Noah's badge that I wear all the time. They got it. They understood. So we went to Annapolis. We had all the challenges, the roller coaster ride. It was interesting. I don't know if I want to do it again, but it was a lesson to be learned. But we got it done. We got it done. And Noah's Law was passed. And that was to recognize Noah for his service, his courage, and his sacrifice. That's what it's all about. And now, the law. The law primarily has to do with expanding interlocks, this simple device. And it's going to save lives. It's going to make a difference. This is the thing. Nobody goes to jail. It's an administrative correction. It's going to change behavior. It's going to save lives. We know it makes a difference. But now we're also adding to this device Noah's image and badge here, the memorial badge, so that people will understand. You're not just blowing in a device. This is the impact that you've caused by what you have done. And we don't want you to do it. We want to protect you and others. So this is representing, this image, representing all the men and women in blue and all the victims of drunk driving, not just Noah. So now, today, it's fitting and proper that we're in these halls of justice, because we're turning this over now. At midnight tonight, 12:01 tonight, Noah's Law goes into effect. We're turning this over to the justice system. That's who has control of this. When I was thinking about it and I put this badge, this support Noah's Law, I was saying this continues. This button here that says support Noah's Law. It's now speaking to those in the justice system. That's what it's doing. First it was Annapolis with our legislators. They did the right thing. They finally got it. They unanimously passed Noah's Law. So now we're passing this on. We're passing the baton to another part of the system. We're passing it on to our men and women in blue. We're passing it on to the prosecutors, the judges, and everybody else that's involved in our legislative and legal system of justice. And so what we need is for the law to be implemented and enforced effectively and efficiently. Because if we do that, we will make a difference. We're going to save lives because it's going to, those offenders, it's going to take them off the road from driving drunk. It's going to change their behavior. And it's going to save lives. Ultimately, that's the goal. We don't want anybody else to have to suffer as we do. We don't want that. And that's what we're trying to do. So when everybody in our justice system does the right thing, as we've said so many times in Annapolis, they will be giving justice to all the victims of drunk driving. They will be honoring Officer Noah Liotta's legacy. That's what will be done. And I know they're going to do the right thing. I know they know what to do. They're behind this, and this law is going to make a world of difference and save lives. But remember, this interlock is for those, and the law is for those that just can't seem to get it right. We're trying to help them and make sure that they don't hurt themselves and others. But it's very simple, and I've said it before. For all of us, basically, all we have to do is act responsibly. Just think of community rather than individually. If we think that way, if we think and plan ahead, it's not so hard to just don't drink and drive. If you plan, you can have a safe and sober ride home for the sake of yourself, the sake of everybody else, and no lives will be lost. That's what it's all about. So tomorrow, 12:01 tonight, Officer Noah Liotta is reborn as Noah is on patrol. Thank you.